Okay, so this thing just came out, unexpectedly to me, right? I think I did see like a teaser come up, but didn't know exactly what this was. But this is a collab song with *LeSSERAFIM, ILLIT, and *KATSEYE, and the song is called "Iconic by Mistake." Interesting. Okay, I did not expect a collab song at all, but I'm very excited to see what they'll do with this. Yeah, let's get into this. Yeah. Oh, wait. First of all, why is my subtitles like really small? Okay, that's fine. Okay. Huh. That's what the thing that like drive into weather. Oh, and they crash into like a different. It's crazy. Uh-huh. So was it the hook right there? Take a picture. I got his beat going now. His own sad shit. That's something in that. Yeah, this bass is very prominent. Going down. Okay. That's a nice transition right there with Tucker to kind of follow it and then going into ILLIT right there. I like how they have like very different styles as well. Like a little thing, the gold thing right there. Oh, pitching up, interesting. Okay. It's really interesting, just a random like concept as well for this. I feel like this song though, like I can like see fitting with KATSEYE though. Like the way they're doing this so far, like this, you know, makes sense for KATSEYE in the way that does. Uh huh. Uh huh. Okay. I like her delivery on this line. Kind of going into like a more melodic thing as well. Okay. I like the way that this is really nicely done video. Like it's very entertaining. Okay, the breaks. That's nice how they froze as well. Oh, and then they explosion with that. Okay, that's nice right there. Them like kind of whipping right there. They kind of like get off the chest as well. Okay, repeating that. Okay, the choreo looks nice as well with that. So I'm guessing they didn't film together, obviously, but of course they made it look like they were all kind of like same area with the kind of different areas and stuff like that, and how they did that. All right, yeah, very interesting concept as well with like the teeth and all that. This is a really interesting looking kind of design for this right here. Yeah, okay. Very, very interesting. I would say just based off of first listen song, I probably wouldn't listen to that much, to be completely honest. But I do like the way they did the beat. Like the beat was very entertaining on this one, the way that was going, the bass on this one, like how it's going, it's a nice kind of groovy thing going on. The delivery on certain lines were nice. Especially I feel like on KATSEYE section, I was liking how they're doing this like kind of main thing with the verse. The hook line I would say is very catchy as well, just the way that they were delivering that. like that whole thing. I guess I like the whole kind of like thing of the lyrics as well. Not specifically how it's written, but like the whole thing of kind of like calling out the haters and stuff like that, like saying like, oh, your hate is making me iconic because you're commenting, giving me engagement and stuff like that. And I like that whole thing because it kind of like just, kind of makes haters feel stupid, right? Because like, why would you like just randomly hate on somebody you don't know, right? Obviously, if they haven't done anything completely wrong, right? It's a kind of nice thing, kind of like pointing that out, like I'm iconic because of your constant engagement, hating on me type stuff. So, I like that whole thing with the lyrics, the whole, I guess, like message of everything. But yeah, really, really, really interesting just how they did this video. I think that's definitely the one thing that made me more entertained, and how they did everything is this really interesting specific kind of like filter they had on this as well. Very dark, obviously, with everything. I would say it definitely got more interesting towards the end as well, especially how they did this like in this cornfield and all this other stuff, the different consoles and stuff like that. The weather going crazy, all this like explosion stuff with the fire. I like the way they did this section as well with like the choreo. That was cool, and like whipping from group to group right there. But yeah. I guess I didn't know exactly what to expect for this, because all three groups definitely have a very different style from each other. And I would say especially ILLIT. ILLIT definitely has a completely different style, I would say, from KATSEYE and *LE*SSERAFIM. KATSEYE and *LE*SSERAFIM are, I guess, a little similar, right? But still very different. I feel like for this entire concept, and even the song, the way the song is done specifically, like I said, I do feel like this fits with what KATSEYE has been doing recently, I would say, with the way everything's done with this song and lyrics and stuff like that. Still not a specific song that I feel like I would listen to, but it is very entertaining, I guess, to watch how they did it right here. I'd be very interested in seeing how they would do a performance with all 15, or I think it was 14 here. I don't think we had all the members of ILLIT. Yeah. So, with all 14 or 15, however many, it would be interesting to see a full performance and see how they did that. Because obviously they did have a choreo for this, but they didn't do it all in kind of one thing. They did in like different groups, like their own kind of groups and stuff like that. So yeah, I feel like this is definitely, one of those songs that goes crazy with a performance. And I feel like, how groups usually put out those type of songs a lot anyway. So that just makes sense for this with a collab thing. It's definitely more something I could definitely see more being entertaining with performance and stuff like that. Let me know what you guys thought about the song down below. Would you like, would you not like? Tell me what your favorite part of everything was, song, music video. Definitely like to hear your opinion. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this one, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.